Hi again. Okay. This one lady called, and she said that I said my little pitch. I said, "Hi, my name is Jody. I think it's called rep number. My rep number is 10,000, which it really was. It was 10,000. May I please have your name?" And she said her name, and I said, "May I please have the last 4 digits of your..." She saw it. She goes, "Oh, like I just pushed this into the..." Because her account was right there. I had to make sure that the right account popped up when it automatically popped up. That's what that whole thing is about. But I asked her, and she said, "I just punched this into the phone. I have to tell you too." I said, "Yes, ma'am. I have to do this to confirm." And she said, "Oh, okay, well, whatever." She gave me the information, and I said, "May I please have..." I think the credit card. Oh yeah. Well, what happened was, because it was, and I think that people would be able to figure this out. The reason why she had to sit on hold and talk to me is because she moved, and because you had to type in your zip code, and the zip code wasn't matching in the system. The zip code, she was typing in her new zip code, and she went to me because she wasn't typing in the right zip code. That's what happened. So she she typed in her credit card and everything. Everything was right there. It didn't go through because the zip code was wrong. The zip code was different. I would think just to get through it, and not to have to go to a human being, which she didn't want to do. She wanted to go through the automated system so she could just get on with it. She didn't type in the right zip code. I would think that she would type in her old zip code just to go through the system. Anyway, what happened was, I asked her, "May I please have your zip code?" And she said, "Well, what happened is I moved, and I talked to the guy at the store, and I hated those guys at the store because they were all idiots. Every time someone started off with, 'I talked to the guy at the store,' or something like that, I would say, 'Oh my God.' It was like they were full of urban legends or something. Like they were just idiots. And every time I talked to one of them, they were just as unprofessional as the customers. They were more unprofessional. This one guy almost yelled at him, but right when I was going to yell at him, the guy that worked at the store, he hung up on me, and I was so pissed. Anyway, I said, "May I please have your new..." And she said, the guy at the store said that if I give you my new zip code," and just listen to the logic in this. She said that the guy at the store told her, "Don't tell him a new zip code, because if you do that, then the area code, it will change your phone number, because the area code will change because it's in a new area." And I said, "Ma'am, because we were supposed to say sir or ma'am because it was polite." I said, "Ma'am, it's not going to change your phone number if you changed your zip code. The reason why we ask for a new address is because we want to keep your address current. Like just in case they bounce a check and stuff like that. And also, the tax changes. Every zip code has a different..." I told her that we want to be current, and the amount changes in every I'm screwing up here. Every zip code is a different tax amount. Some people don't pay any taxes. Some people pay $1.50. Some people pay $20. It depends. And she said, the guy at the store said that it was going to change my zip code or my area code on my phone number. And I said, "No, that's a very important thing that I would think that I would have learned in training." She was yelling at the top of her lungs. She said, just for your information, this is one of the first things she said to me. She said, just for your information, the guy told me at the store that I could just go through the automated system every time. I'm a very busy person, and I don't want to talk to human beings. I want to go through the computer. And this has never happened to me before. And I'm about to turn in my phone because they promised me something that was apparently not true. That's a lot faster to go through the computer, and I had to sit on hold for several minutes. And she was going down the road screaming. She said she was going to go back to work. It was her lunch hour or something. And I said, well, the reason why you were bumped to me, I see this was the zip code. And so she said, okay, well, whatever, I guess you're right. And then she said, as fast as, when I explained that it won't change your phone number, she said, okay. And I said, may I please have your address so we can continue? She, at lightning speed, you know the guy in the Micro Machines commercial? He talks really slow compared to her. Very, very sarcastically, she said her address as fast as she could. Okay, I felt sorry for her family. She sounded like a real bitch. She very sarcastically said her address as fast as she could. And I was thinking, oh my god, I can't wait till my break. And I took a break right after that. I said, might I please have your address? Can you say it slower so I can actually type it in? I was very nice. I mean, I should have been as nice, but I was very nice. I said, might I please have your address? And she said very sarcastically again, very slowly. And then she said, did you get all that? And I said, yes, ma'am. And then I said, may I please have the last 4 digits of your credit card number? Because it's right there and I was just confirming. She said, I typed it in before I started talking to you. You have it already, right? And I said, I have to have the last 4 digits to confirm and the expiration date. And she said, I'm going down the road. If I take out my credit card and give you the last 4 digits and the expiration date, I am going to crash. And she was screaming at the top of her lungs, like I call it spitting mad, that you can hear the spit hit the receiver while you're talking to them because they're so upset. She said, if I take my card out and read the information to you, I will crash and die. Do you want one of your paying customers to get in a car accident and crash off the side of the road and kill themselves? And I said, go right ahead. And she said, what was that? And I said, may I please have the last 4 digits of your credit card number and the expiration date? She said, may I please talk to your supervisor? And I was thinking, oh my god, this weight is lifted off my shoulders. I don't have to talk to this bitch anymore. And I said, yes ma'am, you can talk to my supervisor. I went click, click, and she was gone. I clicked the button because the calls automatically go through. I clicked on the button to go to break, and I took a break for a couple of minutes and just so I could take a breather, and then I went back. I only lasted 3 months of that job. It was horrible. And it wasn't a bill collector, even though I did talk to some people that they said, why is my phone cut off? And I seen that their account was minus. It was in the red because their check bounced, and they didn't get why, because they weren't good at their bills, that they bounced checks. Anyway, so that's my classic story about the bitch that called me. That's a perfect example of the hell. And I had to deal with someone that was pretty bad, but I had to deal with someone like that every 3 calls. And I talked to about 150 people a day, seeking and imagining. Anyway, bye.